Alright, so we'll check on the stats real quick here. Again, it shouldn't AFK me and boot me out of the lobby. It's going to be... So for whatever reason, it magically added my stats now. So there we go. We'll see if it continues to do that. So why are my stats going up as I'm going into the menu? I mean, look at that. As I'm going into the menu, they're actually adding. Isn't that interesting? As I'm talking about it. There's nothing I could do about that, Bill. When it shuts down my stream right like that right now. There's nothing I can do about that. Nonetheless, it looks like you bounced. I am going to eat real quick after this game. It's only going to take me a minute, but I want to eat it while it's hot. So I'm making some pretty clutch plays here all of a sudden. That's it. That is the game. Alright, yeah, but I'm gonna eat real quick because I'm hungry. And I've been working out every single day. Not super intense yet, but gaining on intensity. Yeah, it's more than likely somebody messing with your stream. It's going to come to a head at some point, but you can't continue to hack me. All I need is a job where I can return in. I'll show you. So I'm going to eat real quick. It'll take me like 10 seconds. This game is one of the best third-person shooters on the market. It's just underrated. I don't even know who the hell that is. Is that I'm Pro? I think it is. I actually don't know. No, I don't think that's him. I got no clue. I don't know. I don't know who that is. After my stream cut off a second ago, his name was in the chat room a bunch of times. So I think, oh, that guy. Yeah, it's Chris. Okay, what's up, Chris? He's got a Boba Fett helmet. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, he has in his feed. Jesus Christ, man. Have you seen this Kanye West bullshit going on with, like, Tucker Carlson, Bill? I don't know if you watch Tucker Carlson. If you don't watch Tucker Carlson, you are not a true patriot, Bill. I mean, you cannot duck the tuck, as I like to say. You know what I'm saying? But Kanye did whatever. It wasn't really that controversial. He did typical Kanye stuff, in my opinion, to kind of cash out. No, I'll find people later. Like I said, once I put out ads and stuff like that, I gotta handle some things first. I mean, if he wants to, that's up to him. I'm not gonna plead with anybody, though, bro. It's like, people don't gotta plead with me, but, like, it's gonna be like a typical application to a job process that I'm just gonna put it out there, even though it's volunteer only. Most websites that have reviews, they're volunteer only, and then you can get like a paid position like later or something. But you got to have your legal team ready, because you know you're going to have your little Black Lives Matter people that hate white people that are going to try to come after you just because you're white, like literally just because you're white and you're trying to. The problem with the gaming community, if you look at my political answers, and I did not mention BLM or anything like that in any of my political answers that I provided to voteusa.org, and I got into some antitrust stuff, some antitrust discussion, and it said, you know, like basically, what do you think about like antitrust application? I was like, well, I got a lot to say about that, you know, and that's part of the permanent congressional record for congressional candidates, hopefully. If not, I'll just archive it. But I talked about, you know, in part what kind of happened to me with the fighting game community and stuff like that. It's just all across the board. It's antitrust, 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 antitrust. But the antitrust is so complex that to actually properly enforce legitimate antitrust, you would actually need to go after people inside of the intelligence community, quote unquote. And I don't mean go after them in an illegal way. I'm talking about, it has just been revealed just a couple days ago that the Department of Homeland Security, which shouldn't even exist, we don't even need it. They should just get rid of the Department of Homeland Security. We don't need it. They don't secure anything. That's all they do is go after white people. They're a fucking joke, is what they are. They're a disgrace. The FBI is a disgrace, and they're discrediting cops all across the entire nation. You know, they want to put. They SWAT teamed 11 pro-life people for protesting outside of like a abortion clinic or something the other day, and they put all of them in jail for 11 years. You understand that's the stuff that Kim Jong-un does? Literally, that's what Kim Jong-un does. That's making Kim Jong-un blush. And they want to put another guy who was a pastor, who's like a threat to virtually no one whatsoever, in prison for 14 years as well. They SWAT teamed him with 30 FBI agents. That's what the Biden DOJ is doing. And they want to throw him in prison for 11 years, which is not going to happen. That's what they're charging him with. But unfortunately, they got the attention of Don Jr. and all the big wigs and stuff like that. But the pastor they want to put in prison for pushing somebody, bro. And I am actually not kidding. I am very serious. This guy pushed somebody. That's a crime in some cases. If you push somebody, it's like misdemeanor assault. It's not like an 11-year charge. You know what I'm saying? Like 11 years. That's the type of stuff that makes Kim Jong-un blush, literally. And here's why. Here's a specific example. So there was a young gentleman who was a college student named Otto Warmbier. I'm going to restart this because I only play on offense on this video game. I don't play on defense. It's not letting me switch sides. But Otto Warmbier flew over to North Korea, right? And he stole a poster. I'm not kidding, an actual poster. But state propaganda in North Korea, like, you have to understand that the North Koreans are taught and they're instructed to view the great leader, which is fine. That's not my country. That's outside of my jurisdiction. You know, I'm not saying I agree with it, but that's not my jurisdiction. That's not my say. But they're taught to view their great leader, which would be Chairman Kim, the great Chairman Kim, as like a deity almost, like sort of like a demigod or like a partial godlike figure. You know what I'm saying? So if you steal a poster of the great leader, that's like stealing a part of God. Does that make sense to you, Bill? So basically, Otto Warmbier stole a poster from a hotel as like a souvenir that he wanted to bring back to the United States. He got arrested by the North Korean government, and they threw him inside of prison for 14 years, feeding him nothing except for, well, the charge was for 14 years, but he got out before that, but I'll explain the rest in a second. He was fed nothing except for salt and corn inside of the prison facility. He was tortured, allegedly, on a daily basis because he was an American in North Korea. Why the hell wouldn't they torture him? Of course they're going to torture him. And he was only given like one sack of clothes. The Trump administration actually tried to get Otto Warmbier out of North Korea. They ended up getting him back in a body bag, effectively. He came back in a comatose state because he had been effectively tortured to death. So when the Trump administration recovered the body, which was kind of like how the one Big Boss body was that you thought was Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 4, but it was really Solid as Snake. He was just in a comatose state. So the Trump administration got him back, at least got the body back for the family so they could have a funeral and say their goodbyes and stuff like that, even though he was in a comatose state, and then he eventually died. So they tortured him to death over stealing a poster. Okay? He got a 14-year charge. So when we have the Biden DOJ charging somebody for pushing somebody and SWAT teaming them with 30 FBI agents, every one of those FBI agents that tunes into my stream and listens, they should be ashamed of themselves. They should be literally hanging their heads in shame, and they should be shamed for the rest of their lives, barring repentance of their criminal actions, because they are a nasty organization, they are criminals, and they are fucking disgusting. And none of the other Republicans are actually willing to come out and actually say that, except for a few when it's the politically correct time. They got to wait for all the fucking stars to align and stuff like that. They won't just come out and say, hey, wait a second, this is terrible. We shouldn't be throwing people in prison for 11 years for pushing somebody. But that's what they did. Look it up. It's a huge story. It's one of the biggest stories in the United States of America right now. The guy pushed somebody. They're trying to throw him in prison for 13 years. For 11 years. And they SWAT teamed him. They raided him in front of his family. And of course, the wife gets therapy and stuff like that, which, that's all fine, but, people like me, and I'm not saying I need, therapy or whatever, but, there's nothing offered to me over all the harassment and death threats that I've got. Nobody gives a shit about that. It's just some random fucking dude that, some punk like fucking Don Jr. puts out there, some rich fucking punk. I respect his dad. I'm not really sure if I respect Don Jr. that much. I'm not sitting there playing ball with all these guys. I don't have no room to sit there and really say anything necessarily negative about Don Sr. because he's risked too much for the country. And he's had some gaffes, and he's definitely made some mistakes during his presidency. But it's not really worth actually criticizing because he's put up more than he has done shut up. So that's just the way that it is with him. But I mean, what are Trump's sons? I mean, I'm not saying they're bad people, but they're just born. They've never worked a real job in their life. Are you fucking kidding me? So far as I understand, they're born into riches. I mean, how hard of a life is that? Now, granted, they're going through a lot of shit right now, but it's like they pick and choose these people who they support and where they want to put their eyes on. And granted, that is a bad case. But I just get tired of the politics overall. All the fucking politics, bro. All the politics is just pissing me off right now. Every bit of it. The Republicans, barring like Jim Jordan, obviously Rand Paul, Donald Trump, they're all garbage. They're all fucking garbage. Donald Trump's obviously not garbage. He's, the good Republicans would be obviously Rand Paul, Donald Trump, like a Jim Jordan. There's a few out there, but not very many. Most of the other ones are just punks, and then every Democrat's just total trash. That's just what they are. They're garbage. They're filth. They're disgusting. They're animals. They literally sit there and they think it's funny to SWAT team somebody with 30 FBI agents over pushing somebody. And then try to throw them in prison and get them tortured and raped inside of prison over pushing somebody. That's funny to the Democrats. Because they're sick fucking people. That's why they're disgusting fucking sick. They're the next neo-Nazis, bro. That's all they are. They're literally fucking Nazis. And then we're supposed to have Kanye West, who comes along and saves everybody, right? You're just like, what the fuck? What am I looking at? When I'm watching the Kanye West interview, I'm like, this is supposed to prove that this guy is not mentally ill. I'm not saying that he is mentally ill. I'm not trying to slander the guy. But some of the stuff where I was like eyebrow raising, I'm like, dude, this is shit I learned like 10 years ago. And you're just learning this? And he's like sitting there. He wore a White Lives Matter shirt. Okay, wonderful. That's one great job. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And it turned into some humongous deal, which it should not have been a huge deal. And then they put him on Tucker Carlson for 2 days in a row for like a 2-hour interview. Like gushing over him like he's a deity or something like that. And I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, he's an okay dude. He's articulate. He speaks well. I don't particularly think that he's that intelligent. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he's lost it. I think he, when it comes to politics, he's not a politician, dude. I mean, he's not like an expert political analyst like somebody like me or like something like that. I mean, it's just... So when he gets up there and he talks about politics, I mean, he's getting into this Jew stuff like it's this propaganda that it's like he's really coming out of the woodwork and all these people like these neo-Nazis on Gab and stuff like that. There's kind of like a mixed reaction. I don't agree with any of the neo-Nazis on Gab and stuff like that, but they always push all this propaganda. There's so many different sides to the whole overall story. But all the stupid fucking neo-Nazis on Gab, half of which are federal agents, they're actually FBI people, push this idea that, like, Jewish people are behind everything, which is not true. There's a variety of different factions, and that's just how it works. There's a ton of different factions that you got to deal with. Most of them are actually, to simplify it, are leftists. That's just the way that it is. It's leftists. Now, you could say a lot of the Republicans are involved, too, but they're really what they call rhinos. Republicans in name only, meaning they're also leftists. That's just the way that it works. So Kanye, I mean, he just doesn't understand this whole thing. He put out some sort of message the other day. He's like, I'm really going to criticize Jewish people now. I'm like, whatever, dude. I mean, you're trying to, like, cater to, like, this small fringe movement on the Gab community in order to make a few bucks. Is that really what you're trying to do? I mean, this is fucking retarded. This is not even what's going on. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. And then you have Jonathan Greenblatt at the ADL, just because he said something about Jewish people. Basically, like, saying all this really nasty shit. And fuck that guy, too. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West is a jackass, in my personal opinion. Jonathan Greenblatt is a bully. He's a dirtbag, in my personal opinion. And Jonathan Greenblatt should be appointed by the United States Senate with the position that he has. He shouldn't even have that position without appointment. There's no way that he should be able to just go around and threaten people like a little piece of shit that he fucking is. And talk all this fucking shit about people and threaten to, like, label people as, like, neo-Nazis so they can't get good jobs. Who the fuck do you think you are, bro? Like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? I'm not saying this because he's Jewish or whatever. I'm saying it because he's a fucking prick. He's a fucking prick. Kanye's a dumbass. Jonathan Greenblatt is a fucking prick. Don Jr. is an entitled silver spoon in his mouth little fucking rich kid. I can honestly give a fuck about his opinion. To be perfectly honest with you. Roger Stone's a fucking douchebag. I mean, you just got a mishmash of a bunch of fucking douchebags on both sides. They're all over the place. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. I literally write out my fucking report on my political campaign website, and like all these people are just plagiarizing me. I'm talking about to the highest levels of the political establishment. They give me no fucking credit because that's all they know. They're a bunch of fucking retards, and that's all they know how to do is steal my shit. Like word for word, they're like saying what I'm posting, almost like they're viewing my talking points or my position on issues, which are independent mostly, like a pragmatist, like a true pragmatist, as like their guidelines or their blueprint or something like that. Which are all very good solutions, by the way. They're very pragmatic. There's no reason why you can't, appoint some, like, alleged protector of Jewish people inside the United States of America by the Senate or something like that. I mean, it's beyond the point where this guy should be awarded, you know, his position just under the cloak of being some private entity. It should be, like, appointed by the Senate or something like that. And there would be no problem on my end with that. But him going around just constantly bullying people and fucking with people, I mean, you just mention the word, like, Jewish people, and he starts coming after Kanye, even though it's, like I said, Kanye's a jackass, and I don't agree with very much that he says. But, because he just doesn't really seem to understand what he's talking about. And halfway through the interview, you know what's actually interesting? First of all, most of the interview he's, like, hyperventilating. I was like, he's like, I just recently figured out that my wife has been friends with Hillary Clinton the whole time. I'm like, oh, that's great. You just figured that out. You're a fucking genius. We got a fucking genius alert. Genius alert. And he's like, I am a stable genius. He's like, I'm the next Tesla, but I'm not a scientist. I'm like, okay, well, maybe you are, man. I don't know. You know, maybe you are. I mean, he's not totally retarded, but he's no political expert. He's like, I'm the first billionaire that's black inside the United States of America. It's always about blacks and stuff. Like, okay, bro, good job. Fantastic. Good job. That's cool. I mean, it feels like half the shit that guy was talking about came from, once again, my political feed. You know what I'm saying? It feels like these guys just watch my political feed and they go on Tucker Carlson and they're like, well, let's just plagiarize Jake and we'll pretend like we know what we're talking about. Like, okay, whatever, bro. You're so talented. Oh, yeah, dude. No, I'm talented, too. I'm talented. You got a guy like Kanye West, who's got some talent. There's no question about it. I'm not saying he's untalented. But I would say that I'm far more talented than that fucking jackass, especially when it comes to politics. And how much money am I making? Fucking shit, dude. Nothing. It's not out of jealousy. It's just out of fucking stupidity. Just the people that get pushed in our society. He is right when he says that certain people in our society get pushed on certain attributes. You know, whether or not they can kind of promote the left-wing agenda. But I was not sitting there like these Nicholas Fuentes, this guy that just moved to Clearwater too, they labeled as a neo-Nazi, who I watched his stream for like an hour or two. He doesn't resemble a neo-Nazi in any way whatsoever, but like the Tampa Bay Times in my area is talking all this shit about this guy, Baked Alaska, that moved to my area, who I personally am not friends with. I don't know him, but I watched his stream. He just fucks off on his stream like your typical jackass. I don't know about the whole Nazi thing with that one. I mean, the left are Nazis. If anything that Kanye said is true, it's obvious. It's obvious. We don't need Kanye West to say it. He's not a deity. Yes, that's correct. The left liberals are Nazis. We know that. We figured that out by now, bro. I mean, this dude is not some deity. He's not fucking paying me any money. I'm not asking him to pay me a goddamn fucking cent. I'm just saying, it's just like, what has he done for me? What has Kanye done for me? He wears a White Lives Matter shirt, which came from a completely different swath of people that I'm not going to mention on my stream right now, which is a very strange alliance, by the way. But, so then it's like this big deal where he has to be interviewed for like 2 hours, and then he switches it back around, and he's like, oh, by the way, I'm about getting that money. He's talking about getting money on the fucking show. People are stupid. People that buy into that shit are fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Oh, this is that kid I was playing last night, that El Papa guy. He's online early again today, this little fuck. Ooh, bodied that clown. There we go. There's El Papa John. There we got it. We got him. I didn't think Baked Alaska streams were funny at all. I'm not bashing the guy, but I'm not even really saying anything negative about it. It was just like a nothing burger. I just wasn't really impressed. I mean, sometimes I kind of tune in because right now I'm talking too much and I'm not playing really. But, like, I'm really fucking a monster at this game. I'm a monster at third-person shooters. Like, I'm really good. So, if I tuned into his stream and it was like more of him being like a really elite video game player, I wouldn't really give a shit what other people said about him. I don't care what the left says about him. I mean, the left is totally discredited. Everything that they say is bullshit. You know, they're just a bunch of serial killers. You know, people should just start putting out the most fake information about the left, because half of the fake information is just going to wind up being true anyway. You know, they sit there and call this guy like a neo-Nazi, which he's not. He's just not. I mean, he's like he's a neo-Nazi. He's like gushing over Kanye West for like 2 hours when I was watching it. I'm like, dude, you're making me want to vomit. But I just wanted to see what he was about, because he lives like 2 blocks away. He moved from Alaska down to my area. And I don't want to meet with him or necessarily have anything to do with him, because I'm not a fan of Nick Fuentes for reasons I've already told you. I just think he's a punk. But and they're like best friends. They're like really good friends or something like that. I just care less about those guys, to be honest with you. But I mean, like a neo-Nazi, I mean, you know, it's like, I believe in fairness, you know, labeling people what they are, you know, like a dude that doesn't want to work a real job, that sits around, you know, fucking off on a stream all day to collect donations. He pays all of his bills by fucking off on a stream all day. Give me a fucking break. Get a fucking job, dude. I'm so tired of these guys, you know? Get a fucking job, bro. Go work at McDonald's or something, bro. Something besides sit around and fuck off on a stream. It's like, I don't think that's funny to see some clown sit around and fuck off on a stream all day and pay his bills with donations from fucking idiots that buy into his bullshit. Gushing over Kanye West. Oh yeah, let's do that, bro. That's gonna save America. Kanye is literally sitting there saying that he's gonna be a president. He guarantees it. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. You will go into full meltdown mode if you try to run for president, bro. You want to talk about getting put into a psychiatric ward? I mean, Kanye West, in my personal opinion, I'm not trying to slander the guy, but he's already had his meltdowns and he's kind of admitted to some of them. But I'll tell you what, if he runs for president, I mean, he's too small of a guy. I mean, he'll crumble, in my personal opinion. I do not think that he will be able to handle that stuff. He sits there and he looks up to Trump just because Trump's kind of a tougher guy and stuff. And thinks, well, maybe I can emulate that or whatever. But I'm sorry, I just don't think that's going to happen. I think that he would literally go into an actual, like a legitimate, mentally ill, like meltdown phase if he tried that. And that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And then number 2, I think he'd be a terrible president. That guy. I mean, what are his policies? Okay, so he wore, you know, a pro-life badge. That's cool. On the Tucker Carlson interview, that was cool. Okay, so it's pro-life. That's conservative. Okay, whatever. You learn the facts about abortion. I mean, it's not hard to be pro-life. It's pretty easy. Watch like a 3rd trimester abortion. They're pretty disgusting. With a 3rd trimester abortion, they actually go in with forceps and they rip. Not sure how much I can say on YouTube, but I really don't care if my channel gets banned anyway. But they rip the baby apart, limb by limb, in a 3rd trimester abortion. Like, who the hell supports that? Like, why would people support that? Besides sick, demonic people. So it's not very hard to be, like, pro-life when it comes to stuff like that. It's just annoying watching guys like that. Ooh, he didn't escape my evil clutch right there. It's fine. But nah, this game is real good. This is one of the best 3rd-person shooters out there. You got the Gears of War games. You got the Plants vs. Zombies games. All 3 of the Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, they're called. It's exactly what he's doing. Is he's milking. I feel like he's an opportunist, like a political opportunist, trying to kind of like milk it for money. That's exactly what I think. Do I think that he does care to some degree? Yes, because his babies are basically white. So his children are white, so he's kind of forced to care to a degree about like the political slaughter of white people, metaphorically speaking, going on inside the USA right now. All the targeting and all the bullshit. But, you know, does he want to cash in on it? Of course he does, you know? So he's not to be trusted from my particular perspective. I'm not sure what the big deal is. You can't imagine that people like that. Maybe I'm the dumb guy. I always throw that out there. Maybe I'm missing something. You know, I'm a very good listener, despite the fact that I do a lot of talking. When I'm not on my stream, when I'm not talking, I do a lot of listening. I'm very good at it. That's why I talk so well, and that's why I know what I'm talking about, because I do a lot of listening. On that same token, you know, maybe I am wrong. Maybe he's very good. Maybe he's the next MAGA superstar that's gonna, you know, pop out of nowhere like Bruce Wayne, like Batman. Maybe he's like the black. He is a builder. I don't know. Maybe he's like the 5'8" Batman, the Black Batman or something. He's gonna pop out and save the fucking universe. But I doubt it. That was sarcasm, by the way. I kind of doubt it. Just the gushing. I mean, now Tucker Carlson has a duty. There's nothing that Tucker Carlson did wrong at all. I mean, you can't duck the Tuck. There's nothing that Tuck did bad at all. You know, if they put out, like, that this guy has done something so evil when he just wore a shirt. You know, that's actually what happened. That's all Kanye did was wear a shirt that offended some people. Oh, no, let's have a meltdown. You know, people are such fucking faggots these days. I'm not even talking about gay people. I'm just saying people behave just like such fucking bitches. Somebody wore a shirt. Let's totally freak out, bro. But that's the thing. Then you gotta. Somebody wears a shirt. You gotta give them like a 2-hour interview to clarify their position on their shirt. That's what you gotta do. Now his streams are stupid. Hang on, I didn't read some of what you said. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because you know what? There was actually a coach that just pushed Deion Sanders. I think it was yesterday, the day before, or the day before that. Do you think? And it was a black guy versus a black guy. It was during a coaching dispute because I think Mr. Sanders is obviously the former Cowboy, I think, running back, right? Star running back. He's like coaching football now these days. You know, good for him. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Wish him the best. That sounds fantastic and great. But somebody pushed him. Do you think that they're going to get charged for 11 years? No, you're absolutely right. Why? Because he's black. That's why. So a little bit of neo-Nazism going on. And am I saying that you should charge the dude for 11 years for pushing Deion Sanders? No. No, that's fucking Kim Jong-un territory, bro. Where they put, I mean, it's making... Kim Jong-un is going to be getting some ideas. I mean, they're making Chairman Kim blush with shit like that. Like, Chairman Kim's probably sitting there thinking, oh, these fucking pigs at the FBI and the fucking Pentagon are giving me some ideas. Maybe I should reform my sentencing guidelines. You know, if you even look at a North Korean official with a grimace, we should charge you with life in prison. That's probably what he said. Just throw him away forever. Yeah. But when I say it's like North Korea, it's actually like North Korea. Like, that is not... Sometimes I fuck around and troll on my screen, but that is literally, according to the sentencing guidelines and stuff like that, they charged Otto Warmbier. They effectively tortured him to death, but his sentence was 14 years in prison for stealing a poster. Bill, imagine going to a Trump event and stealing a poster at like a Trump rally or something like that. What do you think is going to happen? The answer to the question is nothing. The answer to the question is nothing. You really think you're going to get tortured to death in prison for stealing a Trump poster from a Trump rally? Probably not, let's be honest. Pushing somebody, you know, if they want to press charges, it's technically assault. It's like, you know, misdemeanor assault, depends on the state. According to the sentencing guidelines, I think some really like rigorous states, it could be a felony. Even if you just touch somebody, it's technically assault. You're not supposed to really touch people. I get it. But 11 years in prison for pushing somebody. That's about the line right there. That's where we abolish the FBI. I think that their services are no longer needed. I think maybe the cops could just handle stuff like that or something, like the local police, U.S. Marshal, somebody else, U.S. Marshal, whatever. meant for intimidation. That's what it's meant for. That's why I don't go to any of those events. I never protest. I've had a girl. It's funny because I've had girls like talking shit about me. I would hear them whispering to some of their other girlfriends, like, I fucking hate you, son of a bitch over there. Watch me work, ladies. And then she'll like, then when she's talking to me face to face, she's like, hi, Jake, how you doing today? You know, you want to go out sometime? You want to go to a Trump rally or something like that? I'm like, no, I mean, I'm kind of a political candidate. I'd rather sit and talk to Trump face to face, face to face meeting if I were to meet him. Just being a political candidate, so no, I'm good. You know, because they could set me up. They could bring me one of those Trump rallies and set up a situation where I just push somebody there before you know, bam, like the prison. You know, somebody could come in from behind me and start stabbing me in my back, and I would just push him away. You know, like, you get life in prison. That's the way it works in America these days. You got to do. You got to get Whitey. You got to get Whitey, the top terrorist threat. You got to get him. Operation Get Whitey is in full steam. Bill, if you see a white person out in public, you got to start videotaping. You understand? Do you understand that, Bill? You need to videotape them immediately. You could be catching the next terrorist. When I go out in public, I mean, there's so many goddamn racists, aka white people, just constantly. You never know if you're going to catch like a white person, like smiling, or, you know, they could even be committing the act of terrorism of greeting somebody in a place like Walmart. And according to sentencing guidelines by the FBI, that is an automatic life sentence. It's 35 years. If you catch them, you got to be sure that you Who's this guy? Is he serious? Oh, now they're jumping me. Now they're jumping. Oh, there's a second. They jumped me like the blacks. I'm halfway paying attention. His in real life streams were funny. I don't even know what that means. In real life streams? Talked about Baked Alaska. I have no idea about that guy, to be perfectly honest with you. I just know yesterday when he was watching the Trump rally, he was smiling, so I made sure that I videotaped it and I sent it back to him. I think at one point he was laughing during and smiling during the Trump rally. So I made sure that I gathered the evidence, the quote-unquote evidence. We got him, bro. Done. We're gonna make Chairman Kim proud, baby. We're gonna make Chairman Kim proud. Life in prison for smiling and laughing while white. Proud. Done, Baked Alaska. It's over for him. My God, it's just a fucking terrorist. But yeah, I've never watched any of his IRL in real life streams. I'm a fucking terrorist like you. We catch terrorists around here, Bill. They definitely know who you are and steal your ideas. Yes, they do. They always steal my ideas. They're stealing my money, too. Using a variety of underhanded, very shady tactics. A lot of people, you think that's your friend. They're not really your friends. They'll steal your ideas to make themselves look like, you know, like some hero or some benevolent good guy. And then they'll undermine a guy like me with very, very shady, nasty fucking tactics. That's why all the Republicans, just as a blanket term, they're all fucking trash. You know, if I were to get elected to Congress, I would go right up to Kevin McCarthy and be like, bro, you're trash. You shouldn't even be fucking Speaker of the House. Can you get the fuck out of the way so I can be the Speaker? Technically, you can't really speak like that, otherwise you get barred from Congress or you couldn't get seated. But this guy's a dirtbag. I mean, Kevin McCarthy's a fucking dirtbag. Nancy Pelosi's a fucking dirtbag. Kevin McCarthy's gonna jerk off the whole time to Thick Asian Thursday's porn like a fucking faggot. And he's gonna do nothing. He's not gonna do anything. There's nothing that he's gonna do. Mitch McConnell is going to get himself rich and probably traffic drugs. According to one of my contacts, he's being blackmailed over something very serious. A lot of these people in politics are being blackmailed. It's part of the reason why I ran for politics. I wanted to see how they were going to try to blackmail me, so I intentionally gave them blackmail material, which is just like cussing on my stream. Oh, they got serious blackmail material on me, don't they? Bill, I admit it. I called Mexicans 4 feet tall on my stream last night. They got real bad blackmail material on me. You know what blackmail material they got on Mitch McConnell? Him shipping around large quantities of narcotics on actual cargo tankers. So you don't want to be caught with stuff like that, and I have no involvement in stuff like that. And that's coming from some of my CIA contacts. And a lot of those guys are straight up fucking child rapists. That's what they blackmail, as being pedophiles. But you can't blackmail Hunter Biden as if I'm involved in any blackmail. I don't blackmail. I'm just saying the entire system is ran by blackmail. That's how the whole architecture of the American government is ran by. It's a bunch of pedophile Satanists, basically, ran by black men. They're satanic pedophiles. When I first heard it, I was like, bullshit. Then once you kind of dig into it, you're like, oh, wow, that's actually true. That's not good. So, I wonder why they're such ineffective politicians and they do nothing whatsoever. It's just one big, large insider trading scheme. That's all they do. I mean, these people go into Congress, and then by the time they exit Congress, if they ever exit Congress, I mean, they're filthy fucking rich. You know what I'm saying? By doing nothing. They get rich by fucking us over on a daily basis and spying on us, stealing our ideas, and then, of course, fucking us over. I don't know, Bill. Japanese chicks like white men, I hear. Not sure about all that. Racist statement. Calling in the FBI after that one. Alright, so we got control here. How about a double? How about a double? We'll take a double. Porn guy, what's porn guy gonna do? Can he escape my evil deflection? Another porn guy, and there's a couple bots in this game. As long as my vanquish count goes up on this game, I'm a happy little boy. For now, anyway. As long as this fucking cuck El Papa John is trying to shit on me. Oh, look at the bot coming after me, bro. Sneaking up on me like a gay condom. All that shit. I actually did forget that your picture was fake and that you're black guy. I forgot about that. You fucking troll people with that white person. You really get them. They come on the stream, they're like, this white boy, we gotta videotape him. He's actually black. That's hilarious. His name's Bill Shante, actually. Bill Shantavius. That's Bill Shante is for short. Bill Shantavius. Yeah. Whoa there. I think he's gonna actually do me in here. Not taking care of me. You're not taking care of me. Oh, sniper. probably peek shot from that side right there. Oh, yes, he is. He's got a sniper. He's got a fucking guy right behind him. How did that guy not fucking get him? I don't even know if he's still there because I'm halfway paying attention. I think we got him. Yeah, but the Kanye West thing is, why would you call yourself Ye? They take it seriously. Who the fuck named himself Ye, like your Prince all of a sudden? They're calling him the artist formerly known as Kanye West, now Ye. I thought it was Ye. I don't even fucking know. I don't listen to... I've never listened to a single Kanye West song in my entire life, except for the ones that I was forced to listen to on the radio when I was at the cooking job or something like that. Which was back when he was more publicly accepted. Before he, at least according to the left, kind of blew off the head. Whether he did or not, I'm not going to say. Back then, people were calling him the next best thing since sliced bread. I would disagree. I didn't like his music that much. Look at that escapability right there. Not sure where he went, actually. That was a good escape, though. You just cannot exchange with a two-shooter up close like that. What the fuck? Picked off here. I'm not wearing my headset. Joke's on them, I'm black. I know you are. Bill Shontavious. Bill Shontavious a fucking crip. You gotta watch out for him. Alright, I got my headset on now. I'm gonna take the game seriously. No! Alright, we got 42 seconds. We can pull this off. Oh, look at that lag. Let's see if it decided to add my stats. Nah, it's adding them. It's adding them. Aw, these fucking faggots, dude. Running from behind like a faggot some more, bro. Like, my butt cheeks are exit only. They always want to be right in your ass cheeks. These people on this fucking game, dude. Let's see if we can still win with 7 seconds left. It's possible. Like, I'm already frightening a dude from the front side, and that's all they do on this game is running from behind. It's all they do. So fucking tired of living in this place that I'm living at too, because I got this AC, as you can hear sometimes. I got so many complaints about my stream right next to my fucking head. So much shit that irritates me. Politicians are fucking retarded. Mexicans that are coming into the United States of America are outrageous in their numbers specifically. We have too many of them, obviously. Did you know that you had the mayor of New York City just declare a state of emergency or some emergency order or whatever the hell because he didn't like all the Mexicans that were coming into his hometown? He's like, we do not have the capability to deal with this. Oh, we do though, huh? The illegal immigration problem is something that Florida has to deal with, not New York. Yeah, Frank might be a fan, I'm not sure. I mean, now that you put it in that context, that's possible. It's possible. It's a good game. It's just worn out at this point, unfortunately, because it was fun mastering it, but I mastered like every character in the game. But if I sit here and take it seriously and I get like on fire, oh my goodness. I mean, I just fuck people up, dude. But the corn guy, I mean, it's got a tier list a little bit like a fighting game. The corn guy that I'm using right here, he's at like the top of the tier list for sure. Alright, so that was a kill right there. This game's got a co-kill system, where if I do something like 75% damage to somebody on the opposing side and then somebody finishes him off, we both get the kill, if that makes sense. When it makes that little buzzing sound, that little bell sound, that's a kill that I actually got straight up, without the co-kill system. But you wear these legendary hats, and they kind of go off, and they do an animation, and you get a co-kill. Or a real kill. Like, you see my hat kind of going... That means I gotta... That's basically a radar dish that temporarily allows me to see their location through walls. There's a kill. There's one coming from the right. I saw his ass. Oh, he disappeared back. Let's see if he tries a flank right here. A run button would work. That'd be great. Oh, he already killed him right there. Alright, so the way I play it is a little bit like a quarterback, right? Kind of like I'm in a pocket right now. I'm inside this pocket, I got freaking shots flying straight at me, but it's still a safe pocket. Just right this second. That should be like a double kill. Nothing? I call racism. Videotaping you smiling lady. That's a drone. The thing right at me is not gonna kill them. So it kind of slows you down because it's a freeze drone. Like I said, it's just the gushing over him, Bill. I think you're kind of missing my point. I think you're genuinely missing my point a little bit. He's not like some terrible human being that I'm totally mocking or whatever. People are just like gushing over him like he's some savior because he wore a White Lives Matter shirt. And it's just... This is not going to do it, bro. Sorry. It's not going to do it. It's not going to leverage the Republican Party to do what needs to be done. Which is really counteract what the Democrat Party's doing in just about every area of life, legally, peacefully, and lawfully. If I wouldn't have gotten shot right there, I would have been good to go. That's fucking stupid gay and faggot shit right there. Right before my exchange with that fucking dumb punk-ass Mexican right there, I got sniped. Which took away probably about like 35% of my health. If I wouldn't have gotten double teamed, I would have beat that dude one-on-one. I would have enjoyed it very much. That's how faggots roll, though. They're probably going to wait till after the election to ban my YouTube channel. Then I can finally join the club. That's so fucking stupid. They jump in with a triangle button and they press a second button and it gets killed. It's your little Mexican cha-cha-cha shit. Get your little fucking cha-cha-cha shit the fuck out of here. Go eat a burrito. Seriously. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. The issue is they also just walk past my fucking teammates. My teammates stand there like fucking drones. Get a kill. Like, you want to know what Kanye West did? He's like criticizing Jewish people, which he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And he says a word that he doesn't even know how to spell. And other people on Gap pointed that out. But it is correct. Like, he's like, I'm going to really double down on criticizing Jewish people. I'm just thinking to myself, for what, dude? You know, for what? You know? Like, on what basis? On the same token, I mean, fuckboy over at the ADL thinks that if you're Jewish, you can't be criticized at all. Where did that rule come from? That's not a rule that I abide by. Anybody's subject to criticism. Anybody in America. Who the fuck do you think you are? This is a guy that blackmails entire nations. This is a guy that blackmailed, it was either Iceland or Greenland, because they wanted to actually abolish circumcision. And he sent them a letter, like, threatening them. He said, we're going to associate you with neo-Nazis if you actually do that. Excuse me? It's like, what? Why is that guy sued out of existence by now? Who the fuck does this guy think he is? So they're both idiots, basically, in other words. Kanye West and Jonathan Greenblatt at the ADL. They're both cucks. I could actually care less that Kanye is black, and I could care less that cuckboy is Jewish. I don't fucking care. He looks like a fucking demon goblin. Looks like a fucking gerbil. So I think he's personally part of the gerbil species. I truly don't give a shit that the guy is some sort of like Jewish person or whatever. But it's just so stupid. Kanye's like, I'm gonna double down now. I'm gonna really impress the low IQ, room temperature IQ guys over at Gap by criticizing the Jews now. And I didn't even spell correctly what I said in my tweet. Because I be tired as shit. It's like, I'm really tired right now, so I don't know if tomorrow when I wake up, I'm doubling down. And the Gap people are like, let's go! You know, the little fucking chant. I'm like, shut the fuck up. People are so stupid. People are so stupid that it's a national security threat. It's actually a national security threat. Like, we cannot have our population be this fucking stupid. But yeah, why is Kanye a billionaire again? Can anybody explain that to me? I'm curious. And he's like, Kim Kardashian, I mean, look at her. She's a lawyer. She's mom. She's one of the most beautiful women that's ever existed. I'm like, no. Any woman can look good with millions of dollars and dermatologists and all these fucking scientists and being able to afford all these food products and with lots of makeup, by the way. Have you ever seen Kim Kardashian without makeup? She looks like a fucking gerbil. To be perfectly blunt with you. Like some type of mix between like a gerbil and like a hamster. I mean, she really does. So, no. No. Not the case. Yeah, it's another thing I was going to say. I mean, that's like debatable, but some of it could be plastic as well. But even so, it doesn't even matter. I've seen her without makeup because I just wanted to see her, and I was just like, ugh. I mean, she looks like a gerbil. I think she might actually be part gerbil. All right, we got the pimp right there, Rux. Rux is the pimp, bro. He's trying to pimp me some shit right here. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking dude in his pimp suit. This fucking dude in his pimp suit, bro. He ain't selling me anything good. You need rainbow stars to get all this stuff. I'm not buying any of that shit. Fuck you, bro. I still do want to get that, but I don't got the money for it right now. $75 for 10,000 fucking rainbow stars. Oh my god. Fuck you. Game. Fuck you, game. I just want to check something real quick. Alright, so we got the free games here. Hot Wheels Unleashed. That looked pretty cool. This actually looked really good. This looked like a weird, like, what was it? Like a third-person shooter, like a first-person shooter. Something to do with, something. Just trying to see what I got installed. A bunch of, some good stuff and some garbage that I got installed. I can only install so much because I got so much wins on Injustice that I got archived. Check the kill count here. Where are we at? 41,000 kills, 6.21 kill death ratio. It's pretty good. I think I want to take it to 50 eventually, though. Is Kim a Reptoid? I mean, she could be. I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. I got to read the book about the Reptoids next. I mean, I'm on a book by David Icke that touches on the Reptoids a little bit, but he doesn't really go like heavy-handed. If you read the book that's like 7 billion pages, called The Biggest Secret, that's got like the maps of where they came from and shit like that. And I want to kind of cross-reference it and see if I can find it. Do I believe everything that I read on the internet? Of course I do. Absolutely. You know, please somebody flip that. Everything that's ever been written on the internet is absolute fact. No, I don't got no Yakuza on it. Not right now. I mean, it probably has in the past.
Oh my god. What? Okay. How can that one zombie can just down me that fast? What the heck? How can that one zombie down me so easily? The heck? No, that one zombie just downed me in like few shots, and I'm already
Who's
dead.
this bastard talking on the mic right now? You better not be white, otherwise I'm gonna start recording you. I'm gonna phone the FBI. Alright, I want to get some good games in. Dude, I ate too much, bro. I ate way too much.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn.
At least I got in like a good workout every day so far, too. Dude, you know what games that I actually want to play in all fucking around aside, which I've been in for about 2 hours now, is trolling and fucking around, is I've been watching some of the Lord of the Rings movies, and I will say those are some of the guys that I would probably still watch, because I don't think, like, who's the guy that plays Magneto, old Magneto, not the young Magneto that played the guy in the Assassin's Creed movie, I forget his name. Real famous actor. But I don't think he came out as like a frothing leftist when Trump was in office. I mean, Robert De Niro did. When I say that I'm never watching a Robert De Niro movie again, I'm never watching a Robert De Niro movie again. But like Elijah Wood, the Frodo guy, I think his name is, right? I mean, I don't know if he came out as like a crazy lunatic leftist. Robert Downey Jr. did not. I mean, those are some pretty decent movies, but I want to get into the games. You know what I'm saying? The old games are good. Yeah, I don't know if they're in the middle. I don't think they really came out like that. Then you had the X-Men guy, Picard. I don't know if he came out as a lunatic. I mean, it's just like, look at what they do to people, though, bro. It's like Brett Favre came out and posed with a picture with Trump, and he's like, I endorse Trump for president, and then they're like going after him on all these fraud charges. That's why I said the whole system is ran by blackmail. It's all blackmail. They try to get you on something like early, which they've thankfully enough failed to do with me. Which is a good thing, you know, because I don't have the money to be involved in anything serious like that type of stuff. So, and I'm also not shipping around large quantities of narcotics like Mitch McConnell is on cargo tankers. You know, bad Mitch McConnell. Bad Mitch McConnell. He should not be doing that. So my CIA contact told me that, and that's what he's being blackmailed over. How would you like to be blackmailed over that? They're like, do what I say, otherwise I'm going to put you in prison because we caught you shipping around a bunch of fucking large quantities of narcotics on cargo tankers. You'd be like, oh, God, oh, please don't. I mean, that's the way he talked, too. I mean, he talked like that. You know, please don't massa, please don't. They're like, you got a beautiful Asian wife, Mr. McConnell. Don't do it, please, don't tell anybody. We don't got no FBI contacts in here. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think Alex Jones is FBI. I'll fuck around with him every once in a while. Reveal to the public that he's a, what did I just do? What the fuck did I just even do? It's fun to post on Alex Jones's feed that he's Bill Hicks. I'm pretty sure he's Bill Hicks. Yeah, they're trying to frame me, dude. I mean, they're working something against me to frame me. But the people that they frame usually, you know, it's like if you got an attorney, there's nothing that I really did. They entrapped me by just like constantly fucking, and they admitted that they entrapped me. So if I had like even honestly just like a mid-tier attorney, it wouldn't even take like an elite like Trump level attorney to make sure that justice is served properly. But they are actually trying to frame it. There's no question about that. You know, just based on getting into like arguments with people online and stuff like that. All of which they started with me. They've started all of the arguments with me. 100% of them. Whether it's indirectly or directly. But yeah, I mean, I've gotten into arguments with these people, you know, and stuff like that. But they started them, and it's provable that they started them. So it's entrapment. It's an entrapment case. And, you know, like I said, I'll sue the fuck out of them, you know. And, you know, we'll see what happens with it. But that's a very strong possibility that one or some of these people popping in here are, you know, your fat pot-bellied pedophiles. I don't even call them FBI. I just call them fat pot-bellied pedophiles. That's basically what they are at the FBI. They're completely unnecessary. They do nothing. They serve Satan, whatever the fuck Satan is. The Chief Archon, the Reptilian, whatever the fuck they serve. I don't know who the hell they serve. It's not the American people. That's all they do is spy on you jerking off in the bathrooms to your cell phone camera. I'm not sure how that's like, you know, prosecuting criminals or whatever, but that's what they do. I mean, they spy on you fapping it, bro. That's what they do. You can't make it any more clear than that. This is what the FBI does. They watch you fapping it through your cell phone camera. Okay? Okay? Is that clear? I would be very clear. That's what they do. And then if you were to ask them, be like, we're investigating you. No, you're watching me fap it, okay? That's what the fuck you're doing, faggot. That's what you're doing. Alright? We've seen you on camera smiling while out in public, Mr. Curnow. That's a life in prison charge. Oh, you're toast now. You're toast now. Yeah, see, the thing is, the FBI gets to get access to your Thick Asian Thursdays porn stash free of charge. Which, if I were congressman, I would introduce a bill, and I'm serious about this, forcing them to actually pay for any access they get to services through their law enforcement portals. Whatever the services are. If it's like a PlayStation service or whatever, they should have to pay for all that stuff. Like, if they're looking at your porn stash, I mean, people actually... They pay their hard-earned money to actually pay for their porn stash, and the FBI just walks in and goes, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking look at your porn stash and fap it for free. There ain't no such thing as fapping for free, buddy, okay? You gotta pay. You gotta cop it up, pal. Well, that's what I just got done saying. They should not get it for free. It's against our core chief American values for the pigs. The disgusting, fat, pot-bellied pedophiles at the FBI to get access to our porn stash for free. It's that simple. This should be written into the Constitution. Half the stuff over here is unconstitutional. I got that guy. Handily. That must be a female. Hopefully that is not a dude that named himself that. Otherwise he should resign from PVZ forever. And disgrace. Is that a fucking dude right there? Oh shit, it is, kind of. Fine. Is this dude up here? No, he's no longer available, to put it nicely. Yeah, I mean, you get a discount if you do it, you know, on like a yearly basis and stuff like that, but that's not the point. They get it for free. Why was that guy running at me like that? First? Like he's gonna tackle me with his head or something. Sure you are, you fucking racist. I videotaped you for being white, by the way. Back to the ADL. Fucking racist. Tired of these damn crackers. Will he escape my evil clutches? Oh, that was smart. That was pretty, that's what I do. This is smart. But it wasn't good enough for the Grandmaster. Dude, I got like fucking 27 #1 ranks on these planets at the top of the game. I'm like a Grandmaster Sub-Zero who plays for zombies. fuck those be at, Massa? The fun thing about this game is racking up the points, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1 still has people on there. I highly fucking doubt it. That is a beast game, though. It is a good game. I'll try it out for my subscription expires. Maybe. This game's good, but probably the cleanest one was part 1 from a technical perspective. This one is the sloppiest from a technical perspective. It had so many glitches at launch, but they fixed most of that. 2 is overall the best. That's the one that I took the world record on. Garden Warfare 1 and Garden Warfare 3. This is Garden Warfare 3. They did not have leaderboards to measure your stuff, unfortunately. For generals, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, rankings. That should kill that guy. How the fuck did that not kill that guy? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? He's gonna go high. Watch what he does right here. Watch this shoot. Ooh, he was too dumb to do it. Oh no, he did. I can hear the animation sound. He tried to, but he did it late. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's try to save that teammate from behind if possible. No, teammate! No! I got vengeance on him. I just got a double kill. How the fuck did I get the double? He said I killed a Super Brains. What did he, like, die with one of my shots? Shit. Now we're racking the stacks, Bill. We're racking the stacks, buddy. It gets worse, trust me. Watch this shit. This dude thinks he's gonna dive in on me, but he doesn't understand that there is a invincibility area right here. Ha 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 ha, bitch. He could do a fireball. Right here, I'm invincible. If he comes past, like, this line right here, it says he's got 3 seconds before he auto-respawns. You can't see it on my screen, but he sees it on his screen. That's a good move by me. It's like a secret little pocket, kind of. Yeah, the previous game has got about 126 character classes in it. It's a class-based third-person shooter. This one's only got about like 25 or so. I've mastered all 100 and something in the previous game. He's gonna go with the fireball, probably. Yeah, he missed it. Cuck. Cuck's gonna cook, man. I've never gotten around to purchasing Garden Warfare 1 to the point where I own it on disc. I know I got it, and I know it's digital, but I don't know if I even own it digitally. Apparently I do, yeah. Alright, so we'll see. I mean, that is a good game. See if it'll download. Probably not. Remember, I got to clutch another #1 rank in the world next Tuesday. Not this one, but coming up. Added to downloads. Let's see if it does it. That's a game I platinum. I think I platinumed all 3 of them. Yeah, it's saying it's going to download. I guess it's got like kind of like a low little download ratio situation going on. Where's it be at, Massa? Who do you want to watch me body people with? No. I'll body people with anybody. The deal with the corn guy is he's just very high tier up on the tier list. He's got, you know what? No, we'll stay with the corn guy for right now. My sound keeps fucking up. What's my sound fucking going on dude aiming at me deep back. This is sniper. Fully track shot. And I should have got the kill on him, a co-kill. About 70% damage. Dead! I want him dead! You hear me? Dead. The dude's got. Watch his reload. The dude's gun is a beast because he's got a. This game has got stuff that you can equip, and this game is based on, to really master this game, you've got to base it all on heavy knowledge. It's not like a walk in the park. It's actually hard. Believe it or not, it's hard to get good at this game, to level them at. But basically, if you look in the left-hand corner, it says he's got, what, speedy and then rapid recob equipped. So you go to upgrades, and then you got all these different upgrades that you can equip, right? So I got speedy equipped, which says you can move faster except while sprinting. So your just generalized footwork is faster. And then you got rapid recob. With rapid recob on, it's just a faster reload. That's all it is. But with that reload on, he has the fastest reload in the entire game. Watch how fast his reload is. Look in the bottom right-hand corner where it says 52 in the clip. He's fully automatic with 52 in the clip. So he's got a good gun. You know, so the ATF is going to be watching me now because the corn guy, he has got a good firearm. But watch this. 52 in the clip. Shoot, 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 shoot. Reload. It's already done. Go all the way down, halfway, already done. That's how fast you reload with that gun. Now watch when I reload with somebody else. This actually gives me deaths, but it doesn't matter. So kill death ratio doesn't matter. Watch when I reload with somebody like the pea shooter. Watch the right-hand bottom side of the corner screen. So we'll bring it down. Now we'll reload it. You see how much... I mean, that's actually pretty fast, too, but it's not as fast. So, maybe that was a poor example. I mean, the pea shooter's kind of a beast. Let's roll with him. He's actually pretty good. I'll fuck some people up with him, too. That thing he's got on is a legendary hat. That's actually a skunk on his head. I told you what the legendary hats do. They tell you when you get a kill. Now, I'm a little rusty on this game. I haven't used the pea shooter in a while. Instant kill, though. There's a skunk that pops out of his fucking head and rocks out with a guitar when you get a fucking kill. How stupid, retarded, but also awesome can you get all at the same time? Are you fucking kidding me? That's what just happened, Bill. That's what makes this game so fantastic. A skunk pops out of your head when you body somebody, real people online. Look at the skunk, bro. Rocking out with his fucking cock out, bro. That skunk is not to be fucked with either, bro. You don't fuck with that skunk. He'll flip you. A lot of people online, like I talked about him on Reddit and shit like that, they were trolling me. I was like, you know what? That dude, he'll fucking flip you. Like, Jake, you're fucking... That's bullshit. Like, he's gonna jujitsu flip me if I get in close. I'm like, yeah, he'll fucking jujitsu flip me over your fucking head, bro. and then they try me online, and then boom, they're fucking flipped, bro. Just like I told them. That's why I told you on Reddit they're a bunch of fucking frauds, bro. That's all they do is lie about everything. You don't fuck with the skunk. He's got another legendary hat, but it's not as good. They all got multiples. But you gotta work him a little careful. I mean, obviously he's a small character, which is good, because he's got a smaller hitbox. They buffed him, though, because I forget how to do this. Let's try this. Fuck, I forget how to use the character. What the hell just happened right there? He was supposed to have an automatic machine gun, I thought. He was automatic. Unless they fucking re-nerfed it. Did they re-nerf it? No, it's automatic. I'm holding the trigger button. Okay. So I press that. And that's what was supposed to happen right there. Was I was supposed to go auto rapid fire. Was I in the middle of a reload? I could have been. I could have actually, fucked up. That's possible. I don't think I was, though. Oh, well. This is a good character. You just gotta know how to use it. Let's try it again. So he's got splash damage as well. That's the thing with this character. That's what I had that guy. So he does a lot of damage. He's good almost like for sniping. That ain't gonna do shit. That big bubble doesn't do shit. So he's a waste of my time with that exchange. Move back here. Kind of like a better angle. You got to get used to the characters. Or reused to the characters. Alright, let's try this. Not able to get any position on these dudes right now. My team is not really pushing the objective, though. Just figured that out. I mean, what you really want to do is get like here, where I was earlier. So that's your escapability option. I could do it. A couple kills from me. Uh-oh, that's not good. I don't want to be underneath that. What we want to do here is go like this. One kill. Where's the second guy at? I don't know if they got the other guy or not. Alright, so here we go. This speeds up your automated shots right here, like I said earlier. Only for a brief period of time. The only thing I'm vulnerable to right now is the left-hand side. I'm trying to take out all the resources. Shields. So that was a double kill for me right there. That should actually get us the fucking point. Bam! Yeah, Reddit is for bitches. I quarterbacked that situation with the pea shooter right there at the end, though. I got us the actual fucking. It's just like a phased King of the Hill operation, a little bit of like, kind of like some of the Halo games. It's even got that little Halo shield. That's the football guy with that red shield that pops up. It's identical to Halo. It's the same mechanic. It's a little shield that you can stand in and shoot out of, but people can't shoot in if you're standing inside of it or behind it. It's just a standard Halo shield. And then this game mode that I'm playing right now has, sectioned King of the Hills, right? So obviously, you know what defense is. It's pretty self-evident what defense would be in King of the Hill. You stop the other team from getting the hill. But if you're on offense like I'm on right now, you go and you get the objective, like you got to go to the circle, or you got to push a piece of equipment in some cases. It's one or the other. Sometimes it's a little bit different. Nah, this game's not like Halo. I was just saying the shield is, bro. The shield's like Halo. I mean, the All-Star tackle pad shield. But, so this is just a King of the Hill thing, but it's segmented. It's got 4 sections that you gotta capture. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, Reddit's for faggots, bro. So if you ever go there, just tell them Jake Curnow sent you and just explain to them that they're all faggots. 100% of them. Literally every person that's registered on Reddit is an actual faggot. Make sure you let them know, Bill. Let them know. This guy might double back over to the left since I get a mark. Okay, that's not good. Why is the computer hurting me? It's hurting me, man. Oh, not good. Not good. I'm trying to save the day here, but I just can't do it. Can't do it. Got your back, little guy. So here, this is like football. You got to carry these little batteries back to the circle. Like running the ball into the end zone. That's what we have to do. I never ever do that. Ever at all. Because I don't super care about winning, but I just, as a side effect of me being so good at this game, my team tends to kind of win. And I'm kind of like a lineman. You know, I'll like block or I'll quarterback the situation. Or help the other team get the ball, I guess you can portray it as in this situation, and then they can run it in, but I don't do the running in myself. It's too damn dangerous for me, you know. It's tough. It's tough being a black guy. Character is good, but what you want to do here to help out your team is basic military strategy, which is control this high point, which I can't really get access to. I think I might have it as soon as I said that I can't get access to it. They're here. I forget what that means. I forget what the fuck that's from. Some movie. Alright, I'm just going all in. Going all in. Got it. Oh, this game has got glitches, bro. Now I see what's going on. I almost wonder if that's some type of elite hacking. That's very strange. I just hit my enhancement feature and it actually slowed down my primary weapon's automated fire slower than it is in its standard format. I've never seen it do that until today, ever. I play this game a lot, dude. Give him a nice little bomb down there. It's supposed to fire it like this when you get your action. And these shots, by the way, they fucking hurt. They're big. Just tell them you're without her heaven, bro. Tell them they're all faggots. That's the most important part. You can even name yourself. All you leftists are fucking faggots. You'll break the world record for getting banned on Reddit. You'll be an international superstar. You'll be invited to Tucker Carlson. Everybody will be gushing over you. They'll be like, Bill Tarjavius Johnson, how did you do it? How did you manage to get banned on Reddit within 35 seconds? Well, Tucker, Mr. Carlson, I called them all faggots. It's incredible. You know, that's how it would go. Like, that's how he talks, too. Like, that's flabbergasting, Mr. Bill Tartavius. Bill Shartavius, I think the real name is. Shartavius Johnson. Ooh, I'm on the podium this time. Fuckboy stole my glory. 45 kills. I had to have gotten like 35 if he got 45. 22. Ah, that's peanuts. That's fucking peanuts. I gotta stick with the really high tier characters. That's fucking whack, bro. I'm hitting my enhancement button and it's slowing down my shit when it's supposed to be speeding it up. What the fuck is that? What is the glitches with this game, dude? Seriously. Yeah, I got banned on Reddit pretty easily. It was fun. I enjoyed it. You know, you basically just say, hey, I voted Trump. They're like, you're banned. Yeah, they're fucking total faggots, bro. Some of the biggest faggots I've ever seen. Some of the faggotiest faggots that I've ever seen in my entire faggoty life. Felt like you got 50. It did, yeah. It did feel like I got 50 kills on that game right there. Sometimes it feels that way. When I play Garden Warfare 2, that was the game where I took the #1 rank in the world on and the world record. The only one of the three with leaderboards. I mean, there is not a game that I would play where I wouldn't get like 50 kills. This game is not built like that because it's only got 4 sections, where Garden Warfare 2 had... I'll throw it in at some point. I heard there's a lot of N-word usage on there at this current point in time, and as an African-American, I don't want to be traumatized by that film. No, seriously, I heard there's that, but there's also a lot of cheaters, which would really fuck with me. But I popped on there the other day, and I didn't run into any of that, so I don't know. We're going to use the Peanut character this time, though, bro. We gonna fuck some bitches up. Watch this guy, dude. This guy's good. He's got, like, the Gears of War dive and shit. Something's wrong with my sound. I think it's... Yeah, like something's wrong with my sound. Hang on. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just gonna have to roll with it for right now. Sometimes I gotta flick my cord, maybe? Is that it? Oh yeah, it's the fuck, my cord's gone bad. It's not my headset, it's my extension cord. It's all good. So that's a bomb I just planted. Let's see if he walks into it. boy. Yeah, this dude's got some legit firepower, bro. Look at me bomb that dude right there, bro. You see that shit? This guy's gonna probably try to rush me. We're gonna try to intercept him right here. Oh, toe-to-toe with the big guy. The fucking peanut. That's what I told people on Reddit, bro. I said the peanut, he'll fucking flip you. I said he'll flip you. They're like, you're a fucking Trump voter. You're a neo-Nazi. I was like, why? Because the fucking peanut is a character that I use and he'll fucking flip you? They're like, shut up, racist. Then they go online and I post videos. I'm like, here's me jujitsu flipping your bitch ass with the peanut. They're like, you're still racist. That's all they ever got to fucking say, Bill. Even though I'm a black guy. Those ain't touching me. Look at that. This guy's got like the smallest hitbox in the game. My sound is really loud right now. I think I'm yelling. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. It's like I said, my cord was fucked up for a second. I hate these mechs. The thing I hate about the mechs is the fact that you used to get kills on the mechs in Garden Warfare 2. Mechs didn't exist in Garden Warfare 1. They debuted in Garden Warfare. So this guy's legendary hat is the cuckoo clock. You can actually figure that out. Let's see what I gotta kill the guy. Yourself. Oh, I dig it. Everybody knows you're racist. No, don't do it. That would have killed me. That would have definitely killed me. Yeah, the thing about using these smaller characters is the drones will one-shot you. That's the problem with the drones that we don't like. Damn, still no kills, only assists, bro. I gotta get on point. So this character can also transform, so we want to make them take the brunt side of that shot right now, which they did. That drone right there. You don't want that thing to be. No! Alright, Bill, we'll see you in a couple months. I know what I'll be back means. We'll see you sometime around Christmas. Alright, I'm gonna change characters. Let's go with... You know what? We're gonna go for maximum kill capacity and just go with the highest tier character that I know. I feel like this is the highest tier character on the plant side. Sorry to hear about the racist attacks on you for being black lately, Bill Shartavius. I will phone Mr. Greenblatt over those. People would call you the N-word. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, this guy thinks he's gonna take me out. I'm not available.
fake it.
See, the corn guy's the boss, bro. He's like the Commandante. Second here, I heard something over here. Fuck that dude good, sir.
For Bill Shartavius.
We gotta keep that kill of Bill Shartavius. How did I not get a fucking kill on him? Oh, he got out of it. Sure. Kill here. This guy thought he was gonna pop me in the back of the head with a rocket, bro. At the end of the game. No, senor. I'm gonna take a quick break. I've realized that if I play too much gaming, you go insane. Kanye West Twitter, Instagram accounts restricted following anti-Semitic posts. Oh, he criticized somebody. Oh, God. Even though he's a jackass, and I disagree with quite a bit of what Kanye says, but... Oh, you're immune to criticism, otherwise you get canceled. Oh, no. Some little bitch named Jonathan Greenblatt. Somebody hurt my feelings. My name is Jonathan Greenblatt. Somebody hurt my feelings. I'm tattletelling to Instagram. Anyway, let's see here. That's why you gotta build your own infrastructure, then they can't ban you. You tell them to fucking suck your dick. Hell's it gonna do? See, this dumb news gets me distracted. Our news is so fucking backwards. What's it gonna do? Oh yeah, that's what it do. Alright, I have got to take a legit break, but I'm not done right now. Clear my mind. Meditate to the Holy One. I must conjure the god of Plants vs. Zombies. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jacob Pernow, and we are back with a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies Halloween action. Corn guy is an African American, by the way. I forgot how to do the taunts. Those are great. Down butt. As you can tell, Corntavious Johnsonian, we'll call him, is an African American. Corntavious. It's real OG. Corntavious a real motherfucking OG, bro. He'll flip you. He'll flip you. Try to tell people on Reddit this. They said, Jake, no, he won't. I said, come online and try me, boy. Boom! Jiu-jitsu flip. That's what happened. So there's the pickle booster. What the hell is that referencing? Why are they referencing that in the game? If you win is the zombies, you shrink the pickle. And if you lose as the zombies, the pickle grows. What the fuck is up with that? Ah, man. That's some weird shit going on with this level. That is actually what happens, though. Just describing what happens with the level, that's all. Don't shoot the messenger. Alright, so let's try to go with, stick with this dude. I like this. Here we go. Oh, I got the kill on him. What a dumbass. A little bit like Halo, if you're shooting at somebody and they dive off the side, like off a cliff or something, you still get the kill. So I don't know why he would do that. He basically got him in the kill. I should not have gotten that. I killed that fool when he was invisible. So there's a chopper behind that wall there, I think, unless he left. Died. I'm gonna die. That's a really cool scientist helmet. That's dead. His friend is dead. You see, I body close with this dude, right? So I'm getting my world-class skills back on this game. Took about a day, I suppose. Where the hell's the plant inside the circle? I can see it. Look at that escape right there. Man, that was fucking elite right there, bro. That was straight up elite right there, bro. They're fucking just jumping me from every angle. I cannot escape. I cannot escape the clutches. Let's see if I can. Can I do it? Can I do it? Damn, my body too. When I had like 4 at least, it looked like possibly 5, but definitely 4. There was 2 Citrons, there was a chopper, and then there was one up top to the left-hand side. So that is some elite running back footwork right there by Lenny Fournette. I've now earned the title of Playoff Lenny after making those running plays right there. That's just a bot right there. Let's see if we can do something to this guy here with some pressure. Gotta get rid of all the resources here, dude. That's what's going on with this. There he goes. Son, I'm bodying folks, bro. Making fast decisions, cutting off flanks. Another kill right there. We can get this. Another kill. Got his ass. The point man is up top with the pea shooter on the right hand side. Yeah, I can't find it. I think it's over. No, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. I got a lot of kills right there, though. That was a good game. That was a good game. That's how I normally play. Kind of like a fucking monster. That's why when people are on my team, I feel like we should have got that. That was still competitive, though. I'm satisfied with it. As long as the team puts some passion into the drive, even if we fail, that's okay. Gotta have passion in everything. Otherwise, you're a Reddit user, aka a faggot. Reddit users are officially faggots. It says that right in the dictionary. Reddit user in the dictionary says faggot. If I get elected to Congress, I'll make that a fact. 16-0. That's a pretty high kill-death ratio. 0 deaths, flawless victory, at least for me. Technically, we lost. If you do not capture all the zones, technically, you don't win. I used to have the highest kill count in basically every single game back in the day when I used to play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I almost never get it in this game, but I'm always like a good player. We're just going to go with football guy, and then we're going to go with corn guy. Football guy, corn guy. I feel like those are the 2 highest tier characters that I want to use right now. Gotta make sure we killed that guy to the right. I think they did. Maybe. Alright, so hang on a second. Alright, so they got very dominant positions, at least on that right-hand side. They did in the center when the game first started as well. Because, oh, come on, man. They can't hit me with some cover fire right there. My team is just standing there. Don't revive me. I walked in there thinking they were hitting with a little bit of cover fire. Never trust your teammates. Always got to learn that the hard way. There was like 3 dudes in there. I didn't realize there were 3 dudes. So what you got to do here, actually. Okay, so my team is garbage right now. So basically what we got to do is... I'm not going to be able to quarterback this with this little character, but you got to send in stealth drones and sneak attack them over and over. Just over and over and over and over and over. And that's what you got to do. I got one guy standing in the spawn shooting at the wall. This is part of the problem. These guys should not be allowed online that do that, because they do that the whole game for fucking trolls. You're basically getting gang fucked by the other team. It's actually not fun, and it sucks. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Number 1, we want to send in some bots, particularly the hardened ones. Situations like this, it's better to, you wish the game would give you the option to send in the hardened ones a little bit easier, but it does not. Is there a fucking dude behind me? There is. So hopefully that turns into a kill. All my teammate had to do was shoot him one time and it would have been a kill, but he's not that good, so this is going to be a very, very fail. Matter of fact, these guys on my team are so bad this is unplayable. This is actually an unplayable game. So I'm going to jump over to Garden Warfare 1, check it out to see if it still has. If you drop out of the game while you're downloading another game, it'll actually download a little bit quicker. It's not going to take very long. It shows that it's only just shy of like halfway there. But that should close up within 5 minutes. And then we'll see if that community still has people in it. If it is, it's hit or miss. It could be good. It could be shitty. It does not have bots in it, though, so that's good. Bots that function as players, meaning... But you can't play games when you got dudes sitting in the corner shooting at the wall and nobody can gain like any strategic position. You're just going to sit there for 5 minutes and get no kills. It's pointless to even play it. I might get like 5 kill stops. So I'm just going to sit down the mic for a second. So there you go. Like I said, that wasn't even 5 minutes. Okay, so this is, I think I got the stream just titled Plants vs. Zombies anyway, so that works. Alright, so now you get to see if there's a title update. There is. Okay, it says 8 minutes left. So we gotta wait on that. Alright, so that's Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1. Let's try that. See if this has any population whatsoever. Should be interesting. The original and where it all started, right here. Loud in my headset. Why is it so loud? Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go through with this. I mean, I was thinking about going to the max rank, but max ranking this game is hard. And it's not so much that it's hard, is that it could have like a dead population. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Could be fun just to fuck around on. Nah, there ain't nobody that plays this game anymore, not one person. Damn, that's crazy. Really? Ew. That sucks. There's probably people in the welcome mat, that's about it. We'll check that out. That used to be only one map, but they changed it because it's stupid. See what happens here. There's got to be a lobby on this game. I mean, it can't be totally dead. I mean, dead to the point where there's 0 persons. That's not possible. Come on now. That's racism. One out of 10 zombies agree the zombies are smarter than the plants. I agree. Yeah, it looks like this is a game here. All right, let's try. Yeah, boys, we got ourselves a game. There's no run button in this game. I forgot about that. I forgot about that shit. This game's so good though. Wow, it feels so cool. Unbelievably fucking cool. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'll max this out and welcome. I want to see if everybody's like super great. Like out of my league. I hope not. That would not be good for my agenda. You do not get co-kills in this game. You get co-kills in 2 and 3, not 1.
Let the fuck out on zombie.
Whoa. That was a kid that was like cussing his mouth out. Even though he can't hear me. That might not. fucking dumb, stupid son of a bitch who's got to stand right on top of me like this. Back. Can't stand it when you get these trolls like this. Fucking prick. Mentally ill. Fuck, bro. I forget what you gotta do. Vanquish 10 plants with the ZPG or skip it with the challenge star, but I forget how you get those challenge stars. There's a way to get them. It's very weird not to have to run button. Yeah, 313 is the max, this guy right here. You used to get the Unicorn Chopper in Garden Warfare 2 if you got to 313 by a deadline. They no longer offer that, which is gay. What am I again? 124, okay. So it does change levels with the welcome mat. It didn't used to do that, but it does now. Back when the game first came out, it was one level and one level only, but whatever. I don't like it like this, but I don't know. It depends. What I usually do on this map is go with the All-Star. And if you catch people in clusters, you can really... The All-Star is different in this game. Like I said, you don't have a run button, so you're much slower. You don't have that type of speed that you have in Garden Warfare 3 with the All-Star that I display and where I body people and I run around like a lunatic. But you got power, though, because your bomb that you can punt, it's got... I mean, if you catch a cluster of, like, several dudes... I don't know about the foot soldier so much on this map. He's always good. All-Star is really good on this map. You can actually kind of get the hang of it. I haven't played So that's how you get your double and your triple kills right there. I got some dude behind me. So that was some good moves right there, but they were like quadruple teaming. There should have been teammates in the area. My teammates are asses. It's just the way that it goes. Alright, so I got 9 challenge stars. Deploy 10 shields in a session. I'm kind of tempted to start playing this game again, to be honest with you. I mean, this is a fantastic game, and it still has a very active community. Only in one division. Yeah, the chopper's kind of broken in this game. I should have been able to kind of dive out of it. Alright, how do you respawn? Zebra button up there. There we go. The tackle pad, it says deploy 10, attend 5 teammates. And punts, okay. So I'm still fairly decent at this game, actually. As I used to be. Really. Chopper's easy to use, bro. Here's how you use the chopper. I can do the chopper too. It's very easy. I'm the one that invented chopper abuse on this game. I invented it. Yeah, this is a faggot game. I'm not gonna play this. People play like faggots, huh? Faggots shooting at me and I killed two, so we're done with that shit. Have fun. You guys have fun playing your faggot game. No thanks, I'm good. We'll body you in the new one. You play your old ass shit, bro. You go play your old ass shit. I got a 4-on-1 people like a fucking baby. When it's nothing but like 16-year-olds on the fucking microphone and fucking adults, actually. "16-year-old that plays like a little fucking bitch." Okay. Grow some fucking balls, you little bitch. Anyway, there's a variety of different tactics you can use on that fucking game. One of the things that you can do is you can respawn as soon as you get a kill and you have a zombie in your mouth, you can press start and then just respawn immediately. Unless they patched it out. I forget if they patched it out eventually. They might have. I know they removed that from Garden Warfare 2, but you can abuse it because they just abuse you. Abuse the fuck out of it. Fuck those guys. That's what I did all the time. Right when I would eat a zombie with the chopper and I actually had them in my mouth chewing them and I had a second guy, there's always that second little cuck that runs up like a pussy and just cherry picks you while you're killing somebody with the chopper, and then you just fucking respawn. That's all that you do. So they removed that. Now, you're connecting me to the EA servers because I paid for this video game and I paid for my online subscription. So you can go ahead and connect me to
Press
the EA
the cross
servers.
button to accept the user agreement.
We accept that you can stalk me with private investigators with the rest of my life in your privacy agreement, which I'm sure is what it says. Live on stream, I did not read their privacy agreement. So did I agree to it? No, not really. I accidentally pressed the X button and it let me through, apparently. I don't know. No, I don't agree to it. Do you agree to my privacy agreement? How about that? How about that, huh? Alrighty. I want to listen to people on the microphone. It's funny, you go back to that game 5 years later, it's still the same thing. That's why you want to play Turf Takeover. Because the less skilled opponents play in the TDM, the Team Deathmatch, because the maps are like circular in nature when you're in a TDM Deathmatch game type for Plants vs. Zombies. So when you start to kill or get a vanquish, whatever, same thing on somebody, you get attacked by multiple people. When you're playing this particular gameplay mode, which was originally called Gardens and Graveyards in the first Garden Warfare game, it morphed into being called Turf Takeover in Garden Warfare 2. Identically, same thing. It's identical. The only reason why they called it Gardens and Graveyards in Garden Warfare 1 is because you can only play as the zombies when you're attacking. They changed it for 2 and 3, where it switches it. Sometimes you're the zombies that attack, sometimes you're the plants that attack. Right now, in context to how it used to be in Garden Warfare 1, were the plants that attack. So you got the backside to you in this particular gameplay mode. So it's harder for lower skilled trolls and clowns and bigots and racists and faggots to actually employ faggot-ass based tactics to blindside you and quadruple teams and stuff like that in gardens and graveyards. Hence why I refer to it as the heavyweight. It actually takes skill to be good in this particular gameplay division. It's not just a circle jerk fest where you all hold hands with each other and jump some dude like you would do in the ghetto with like 4 dudes. In other words, TDM is like, you know, when you're playing in the black ghetto. Basically. And this is like a heavyweight. Dude, come on. What the fuck is with this dude? Jesus Christ, these guys on the team fucking suck. Why do people on the team suck? Why are you reviving me? I don't want revived with half health. You fucking idiot. God. Can't get any dumber than these people on this game. Did they just gang up on me with like 5 guys? Is that what I just witnessed? What fucking little faggots? We're training people to be little faggots in America. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I was on a 45 kill streak. That was gay. Pure gayness. That's why I don't go for the bombs usually. I mean, they just sneak up on you like homosexual convicts. Like, literally. Not even doing it. Not even trying to sound rude. Like a gay convict just like popping up and sneaking up behind We beat everybody so bad they all quit. So it's not usually filled with this many bots. But this is often how it goes when I drop the microphone. Stop talking. Just talking distraction. If I can get one now. This could be the game changer. So you can't run and you can't use your abilities when you have the ball. Alright, there we go. We got one more. So the time's extended, 50 seconds left. I might be able to bring in a second one. They're going to have to bring it up to that. There's two of them right there. There's the last two we need. Just for the W. I'm gonna go offline for a little bit. It's a shame Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1 has such gayness on it. Truly the premier league on that game is Gardens and Graveyards. That's where it's the best. Damn, I'm still not even on the podium after getting like 60 kills. 55. 57 kills. 57 kill game. 57 kill game with a 28.5 kill death ratio. Beat them up so bad. A lot of them quit. But I'm going to jump offline for right now.